Hi guys, Peter here from Sigma. Just wanted to lead you through the latest installation of our software. Unlike previous versions of our software, we can just restart the application. In this particular case, we do have to uninstall the application and install the latest one. So before we do that, do make note of your length and width settings of your actuators. This obviously ensures true pitch and roll for your chassis, a unique feature to our software and our system. And if your system is powered on, we do want to power it off just like that. Make note of any default settings I would like to keep as well. But once it's powered off, to uninstall the software is quite simple. Just click on Start and type in Sigma. You should see the Sigma Simulation app open up, and you can either right click on this, choose uninstall, or choose uninstall right here, say yes, and it takes a second to uninstall the app. Now, in order to install the latest version, you do have to go to our website, which is right here, sigmaintegrale.com. Click on Support, Software Installation, and don't need to watch the video, just click on step 2 right here and you'll see software download right there. Click on that. It will download the installer. Here's the installer. We're going to make sure launch when ready, select it, click on install. And we are waiting. This is going to take a little bit of time to finish up. As it does, I just want to show you something about our website here as well. If you click on information and software roadmap, here you'll have all the new features and games that are kind of on the list ready to be implemented for our next release. So here's where you can kind of follow along with our software progress. But for now, we are just installing the software, and we'll just hang tight right here as it finishes up. Okay, now that the software is installed, it should auto launch. Here it is. Great. All right, so before we can turn on the power button, if you just mouse over that, you'll see it says to enable this button, enter the rig dimensions. This is just a safety check or just a sanity check just to make sure we got the right dimensions. So our rig here is 35 by 32 inches, and that means the top center of the actuators from left to right is 32 inches, and from front and back is 35 inches. And this is necessary to ensure, again, motion integrity, to make sure that you're getting the right ratio of pitch and roll based on your actuator setup. And again, this is something that's unique to Sigma. Before we power on, let's go over to the motion sliders, and we've added a few new motion sliders based on community input and some requests and some features that were kind of pending on our list. Firstly, we did separate out the pitch slider, so you can either keep the acceleration and deceleration the same. As you can see here, they move together along with us. Now we have smoothing as well, or you can separate them out. So if you finding that your vehicle has not as much acceleration pitch as you would like, you can obviously increase that. Or if you find that it doesn't have that bite when you hit the brakes, you can increase this as well. Maybe remove the smoothing, maybe add a little bit more smoothing. So this is definitely a preference that you can play with. So this is a new feature. As well as this was a community request as well, which is the gear shift layer right here, and just like that, to increase or decrease the feeling of the shifting that you feel, and then smoothing as well. And you'll notice all the smoothing is set to a standard as well. Turning, roll, heave, environments all the same, as is inclination. But something new here at the bottom is our vibration layer. This used to be called road texture. Now we've changed it over to vibration to be more accurate, also in terms of other craft. And it's very simple. If you want more information about these layers, you can just mouse over them right here, and they tell you exactly what they are. But you have the medium vibrations and you have the high vibrations. Furthermore, if you click on advanced tuning, you can further refine these medium and high vibrations. I typically like to have a little bit more boost on both of them, a little bit more intensity, and sensitivity about medium is just fine for me. And this also really depends on the chassis, how the motion system's installed, what other dampening or yielding effects you have between the actuators and the seat and the butt of the driver. So I hope that helps. Once you do have the latest software installed, you will see at the bottom version 2.2.154.3, firmware 75, and in this case I'm running on a DK6. But that should do it. Thanks for watching.